This is Grace Over Guilt, episode 5, part 6. I really hate this nigga. 2 days before Christmas, everything changed. I was sitting in the living room with my daughters watching the holiday special, laughing, just trying to enjoy the moment like we always do. Watching one of the Eddie Murphy Christmas thing. And I looked at my daughter and I was like, man, don't y'all just love Christmas? And I can't remember which one of them said, but she said, yeah, it just don't feel the same because mommy's not here. That hit me in the chest because Christmas is our time of year. So I texted my wife. She had been, like I said, she been acting a little different, and I was trying to ignore it, still trying to cover for her, because she would never really be there when I was there. And I didn't mind because I love spending time with my kids. But it hit me in the chest when she said it don't feel the same because mommy's not here. So I texted my wife and I told her, I said, hey, the girl's a little sad you're not here. And her response, do I need to come home? Not I miss them too or tell them I love them, just, do I need to come home? And I said, I'm just telling you what they, oh my God, you know what? I'm just gonna, I'm gonna tell them that we getting divorced. I said, what? You mean to tell me? So she said, well, let me FaceTime you. She said, FaceTime me. And that was odd because she normally hates FaceTime. I quickly realized she was trying to record me trying to provoke something. I kept calm. I'm just trying to tell her, hey, do you see your daughters? They miss you. That's all I'm saying. She still, oh, y'all see him? Since I lost all this weight. Oh, y'all see he acting different. And I see somebody nodding their head, and I promise y'all, all I heard was y'all remember that Carrie movie where they go, they're gonna laugh at you. It's like I saw all of these faces laughing at me. Now, she said it was just two of them, but I was out because I think my mind was trying to wrap around the fact that you feel that you're gonna tell our kids that we're getting divorced. For one, that never even had come up, and you bring it up now and then 2 days before Christmas, and I already had been getting signs. So y'all, she came back home later that night, and she went straight to our youngest daughter's room, trying to lay next to her. But what ended up, my daughter, she came and normally this is the daughter that loves sleeping with her mama. She came back and she got in the bed with me. She said, mommy just came in, but she's in there texting her friends. And she was like, and I don't like her like that. I don't like her when when she's doing that. And so she said, I want to sleep back here. So, I'm like, I always look for it. And I'm like, man. So the next morning, my wife was acting like she wanted to suddenly be back in the family spirit. So, as she was telling us, hey, let's get the stuff, I'm going to make some greens today, and let's get things ready, like everything was normal. So I went up, I started washing dishes. So she went to lay on the sofa, and she gave my oldest daughter her phone. She said, oh, go show your dad this. And so she brought the phone over to me, and I was like, oh, yeah, I remember this. But as she turned around to go walk and give the phone back to her mom, she stopped halfway. And I noticed that she had a look on her face, and she looked at me and kind of motioned for me to come here. So I came over to her, and when she showed me the phone, I saw a message from a person that I thought was like my sister that said, "What? Oh, I can't believe that Tara did that. He really on some SHIT." So when I saw that and saw the name, and my daughter saw my eyes get big, and she that's when she said, we need to go out, and she was motioning to come out the patio though, and so for her youngest sister to come out. So we stepped outside, and we stepped around to the side of the house. Right when she pulled the phone up to show me, my wife said in bold print, I really hate this nigga. Right there, standing next to my daughter. I tried my best to keep it together, because if I didn't, I felt that I was going to explode. I looked at my child. They were my anchors. But as I started reading, going to go down, because I wanted to find out who was my wife messing around with. I couldn't tell. It was a couple of friends. And like I said, I'm so glad. My daughter is so smart that she was able to get, I can't remember what I think. It's some kind of name he got. I can't even think about it. Not, it ain't his real name but daughter was able to figure it out. And what ended up happening, I saw who the guy was that came to the hospital that night. And I thought at the time maybe he had, put a spell or something on it. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not sure if there was a spell. I think it was maybe something that always had been there. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I was about to fold. I was about to crack, but I turned that pain into fuel because I know I got the kids watching me and I got a God who walked with me. And I'm telling y'all, this is what grace looks like when guilt try to win.